Welcome to Don't Get Hit with a Brick, guys. So this is an update video in regards to Anthony Joshua car crash last year, the passing of his friends Sinner and Latif, RIP to them both. The Kyode, the driver of the vehicle, has been to court. So there's an update in court. Anthony Joshua's back at training. So yeah, this is just an update video because I told you guys I was going to stay on top of this story and let you know what it's been saying. I've not been seeing anybody, other influencers or any other content creators talk about this. So I'm probably looking like I'm going to be the first one. I'm just going to connect my screen so I can show you guys while I go on. Cool. So before we get into it straight, so yeah, so a little bit of a backstory. Last year, Anthony Joshua obviously took out Jake Paul. Can I rewind this? So we had this fight with Jake Paul last year. Right there, punched off his jaw, as you can see. There you go. Obviously, rightly so. We should have done it. I can't believe it was 4 weeks ago. That happened so long ago. So yeah, he punched off Jake Paul's jaw, broke his jaw in multiple places. Jake Paul has been suspended from boxing because of his injury. Obviously, I'm gonna do a video on that as well. Then shortly after, this car crash happened right here. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can. Okay, there you go. Cool. I'm moving it around. Allow me, guys. I'm still learning. So yeah, so this car crash happened. Anthony Joshua and Kyode, the driver, were the only two survivors. Look at the wreckage of the vehicle. It's actually quite sad to see. A lot of people were filming, recording, whatever. This is obviously what's happened. I won't get into it too much. Then Anthony Joshua went and visited the family just before the funeral. I believe this is Latif's family, no, Sinner's family, sorry. And then he also took a picture with, I believe this is Sinner's family as well. And then obviously the funeral happened about a week ago, maybe 10 days ago. And then Anthony Joshua has been back to training. This was 4 days ago. He was spotted back in training. Obviously, there's a lot of speculation about whether or not he was going to fight. Obviously, there was a lot of speculation about whether or not he was going to continue on fight after this tragic incident. It looks like he is still on his career path. So yeah, he's obviously boxing, whatever. Man's going into the pool for obviously strength and conditioning, relaxing the muscles, etc. But yeah, he's not slowing down. He's still on his mission, is on his path. Now this is obviously going to spark some rumors about him selling his soul. This is going to obviously feed into the narrative that he sold his soul, he sacrificed his friends for the win, for the money, for the next level up in his career. I think it's all foolishness. I don't believe that's the case. However, I do not know Joshua from Adam, so I cannot vouch for him. This is just my opinion on what I think the situation is, and I can always be wrong. You know what I'm saying? However, this gentleman here has such an interesting take. So let's get into what he has to say, yeah?
Now they're pulling up this hand signal from Josh, saying that because of that hand signal, that's proof of his alliance to the Illumis, and this is proof that he's partaken in this ritual. Right? At the end of the day, they're not going to tell you the truth. They're taking this hand signal and they're relating it to all different kinds of Masonic hand gestures, Kiss, Dharma, Ratid, Trump. You know what I'm saying? But even Jay-Z, I've seen somebody fling out the Jay-Z thing out there. And it's like, yo, them man, they are throwing up the rock or whatever, man. Them Illumis are throwing up whatever they're throwing.
They also say that it's to do with Andrew Tate as well. Andrew Tate does these hand gestures too. That's what they're trying to say.
Up the Kiss, Dharmas and them thing there. Josh, this is a Rasta thing.
You know what I'm saying?
This come from Rasta.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, whether before back.
Do you know what I'm saying, cuz? So I'm saying it's not all conspiracy, fam. You lot need to get your head out of the gutter, man. Get your head out of the gutter there. It's not all conspiracy, bro. Not all conspiracy.
They was all part of the same. Who knows?
Sizzler.
I doubt that when Josh is flinging up,
Haile Selassie,
he's thinking, yeah, Masonic hand gesture.
Nah, cuz.
Come on, man. You see, now they're pulling up this hand signal from Josh.
You know what I'm saying? So this is all just another perspective. Not everything is all cut and dry. It's not always some next hidden meaning or something behind it. Sometimes man just want to put their hand away, man want to put his hand. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes man's influence growing up around being around Jamaicans and Rastas and Yardis, and that's how they do. And now he just does that as a casual thing, bro. That's what it is. My catman's gonna die. But yeah, that was just a backstory of the situation. Now, going on to the meat and potatoes of the story, Kyode has been to court yesterday. This video is obviously going to come up when it comes out, but on the 20th of January, Kyode went to court.
Don't worry, we are going to be sorry. Sorry. Interest of justice. Let's talk about the bail, sir. Yes. What's the update on the bail? This to remain. Nothing will affect the play.
So that's just a court video of him going to court, and then BBC News. When was this posted? Yesterday, 20th of January, because obviously that's when his court date was. Anthony Joshua's driver appears in court after crash that killed two, Sinner and Atif. A chauffeur who was driving Anthony Joshua when the car crashed, killing two of the boxer's friends, has appeared in court in Nigeria. Kyode, 46, was previously charged with 4 crimes, including death by dangerous driving. Joshua's personal trainer, Latif Ayodele, and strength coach, Sinner Gahmi, died on the 29th of December after the vehicle collided with a stationary lorry near Lagos. Joshua was treated in hospital for his injuries. Kyode arrived at Sagamu Magistrates Court in Ogun State on Tuesday, but the case was adjourned until the 25th of February after the prosecutor was granted more time to gain legal advice. So the prosecutor, I read somewhere else that the prosecutor basically said, yo, we need a bit more time. And then the defense argued, yo, you had all this time. What do you mean you need more time? What are you talking about, bro? This is not fair. Like, you guys had what you gave a deadline. The deadline's here now, so come on and just let's do the trial. However, the judge ruled saying that in order for this to be judged fairly, he needs to give them more time to make sure that all information is gathered, etc., etc. So let's get back into reading this. Kyode arrived at Samu Magistrates Court on Tuesday. Oh, yeah, okay. Kyode faced the court wearing a black hoodie, black shoes, and a pair of black trousers. He did not speak during the hearing. Let me just say, when I first posted this man, it did not get many views. So not everybody knows who this person is. Everybody was all wrapped into the headline just to say Anthony Joshua's friends died. People stopped caring. But I've not stopped caring. I'm reporting on this issue. This is Kyode, the man who killed the two friends and almost killed himself and Anthony. Bless me. He previously released from custody after being granted bail of 5 million naira, which is $3,500 or 2.6k UK. Joshua, a former heavyweight champion, was discharged from hospital 2 days after the Lexus SUV crashed on a busy road expressway in southwest Nigeria. Following, sorry. Gami and Adio were both pronounced dead at the scene, while 36-year-old Joshua was pictured being held from the wreckage. Following the crash, the boxer posted a tribute to Graham and Adio on Instagram, writing, I didn't even realize how special they are. I'd just be walking with them and cracking jokes with them, not even knowing God kept me in the presence of great men. 100%, it's tough for me, but I know it's even tougher for the parents. That's so true, man. That's so true. But that's the update on the case. So another update will be done on the 25th. Obviously, any new information that comes in, I'll just compile it into that one video, just so that I'm not just rinsing, you know what I'm saying? Because people, you know how the internet stay, people love to try and say, oh, you're clout chasing, oh, you're doing it. It's like, it's not that. I'm just reporting on the issue. I started reporting on the issue. If I only just reported on the issue just when the crash happened, that would be clout chasing. I'm the only one that I can see online as a content creator that's actually sticking to the story. Like, obviously you got the blog pages, whatever, that's posting it and whatever, but I feel like I'm doing quite a good job in terms of keeping up to date with things. But yeah, man, that has been today's video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Obviously, this is Don't Get Hit with a Brick, and my name is D-Locks. And you know, obviously, I always got to plug what I plug. I got my brand new song Ambience that is out right now on all streaming platforms. So everybody, make sure you go and stream that.
So much of I preach, my blog it be the medium. That's where I channel all my bread. Last back was the medium. It still did numbers, got all my shots in a line. So they do not waste my time. While I'm joking, baby, you always be on my mind. Like Optimus, yeah, in your prime. If she
Yep. So yeah, everybody go stream Ambience. Also, where is it? I'm performing Ambience live at this event here on the 25th. So if you guys are in Bristol, this Sunday, the 25th of January, come down to Club 395, Unit 4, St. Jude's. I'm going to be there from 5 o'clock. I'll be performing Ambience live. Come down and support. Everybody go stream Ambience. The link is in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Everybody take care.